Radical. Radical. Radical.
Also, I wonder what's going to happen.
Welcome to Show Off Saturday, and what we're doing today is, well, we are putting back together the world's cheapest subwoofer. This is the world's cheapest subwoofer, not only in build quality, but probably in overall quality, sound quality, what have you. That is a gigantic, like 4-inch speaker, and yeah, that's me talking in the background. I don't know, for some reason it just came on, and I'm far too lazy to go over there and turn it off. So just enjoy me talking in the background and me talking in the foreground. Look how cheap that is. That's like 4 inches. You know, it's real small. Really tiny for a subwoofer, wouldn't you say? Yeah. 4 inches, though. That's all you need. Am I right, ladies? So, I'm going to go into detail on something I did there. But first off, look at how cheap this box is. Look at how cheap that is. That right there, that right there. I was hearing that in the box, and I wonder what it was. So that's why I had to open this. It was sealed, but this little piece of wood right here was attached to that, just with glue. This part right here, it was not screwed in. It was glued in. And screws are far superior to glues. So I think I'm going to actually have to take my super glue and glue around that. I'd like to do screws because I have like a lot of small screws, but I'm not going to really bother with it. This I'm actually going to attach with a Sony surround sound system and sell. It's like a vintage older one, maybe early 2000s, I want to say. It's not HDMI, nothing fancy. But I have to have some speaker to add with it, and I thought I'm going to do this. Of course, these have no use right here because this was attached to a Curtis surround sound system that I got years ago. I think it might have been like $50 in an outlet store, and it didn't really sound that great. Not at all. There's a lot of small speakers it came with. I don't know where they are right now. But this is the Big Daddy. The Big Daddy 4-inch woofer right there. There's the port, and I want to show you. There's the other side of it. I want to show you this. And it's pretty cool what I've done here. I have all this time now that I've kind of like, slowed down on YouTube a bit to actually, get into fun projects like this. Now you see that's some high quality professional electrical tape right there. And the reason I've done this is because I needed a way to secure this to where when people plug it in, it wouldn't like rip out. And I've got this really tight on the corner. See, I've got some electrical tape right there also. I've got this really tight in this hole. Now that is a tight fit in that hole. Look at that. There ain't no looseness there. Nothing loosey-goosey right there. And that took me about maybe like 10-15 minutes to kind of, do this, maybe less than that. But I think that's going to hold pretty well. Like I can kind of tug on it. And, like if I ripped it, I could probably like rip it out. But with the tools I want to use right now, I think that's going to work. And it's a reasonably long cord. Now, of course, all that right there does not work. That doesn't work. That's actually soothing. Some people will say bubble wrap, but clicking that back and forth, is actually feels good. But I got to stop it now. I guess if I want to, I could take all this out right here because there's no point, no purpose to this. But I think that might be glued also. And I'm really just not going to deal with it. We'll see if I take that out, then there'd just be like a giant gaping hole there. And nobody wants to see a giant gaping hole, am I right? So yeah, that's going to be my little speaker project of the night. Have any of you ever done a little speaker project or a built speaker boxes. A lot of people don't know about this about me is I'm really into car speakers, home speakers, just speakers in general. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Man, oh man. I need to probably put this in the car and actually just make it my car subwoofer. Probably pump about 2,000 watts into this bad boy. You could hear me blocks away with this 4-inch subwoofer.